Hello and welcome back to another Idle Planet Miner Guide. This is Demon Ace, and today we wanted to talk about the 100 million to 1 billion galaxy value strategy. I'm going to go ahead and get started on leveling up these planets and getting through this. I wanted to start out by saying, in my last couple videos, I mentioned that you shouldn't progress past Planet 7. It'll put you behind in progress, and apparently that's a bit of an outdated concept. It certainly can help you in the early, get through the early stages quicker, but it's absolutely just not necessary, and in some cases it's better to go ahead and get the higher stuff unlocked so you can start getting stars on that rather quickly. So not a big deal if you went past Planet 7, and sorry if I freaked you out about that. There's no reason to restart your account, and you'll be just fine. Now, you shouldn't be pushing for the highest galaxy value you can get every time you start a new galaxy, but going past Planet 7 for stuff like tournaments and trying to get just the next tier of galaxy value to sell, not a big deal. So anyway, we are going over the 100 million galaxy value strategy that I've been using. Sorry about that. If you have gotten to a point where your 10 million galaxies are taking you less than 10 minutes to complete, and you've gotten your mothership rooms upgraded to where you want classroom to be unlocked, but with the new update they added new rooms as probability drive that you have to unlock before classroom if you didn't already have it. So I'm going to say up to sales. As long as you have up to sales unlocked, and you can do a 10 million galaxy in less than 10 minutes, and also have most of your rooms up to where they cost about 100 to 200 credits, then we're ready to move on to the 100 million galaxy value. And the strategy looks very similar. You start off with just smelting lead ore to get you enough money to open up your planets and get ready, and then we're moving on to Planet 10. As far as managers go, the main things you're looking for, at this point you should have a few 4 stars and 3 stars unlocked, ready to go. You should only be spending your DM on the 4-star managers. But you're really looking for mine rate as the primary, and craft speed or smelt speed as the secondary. For the early games, smelt speed is going to be the best. Craft speed is going to be for sort of a mid-game goal. What are we doing here? That's enough of that. We need iron nails. I do need some lead smelted and saved, and silicon and aluminum. That's enough copper. Okay, and follow along with just what I'm unlocking. We'll go through everything in the end. We are going to be upgrading planets 8 through 10. And at this point, what you can start to do is move away from lead. And if you want to give it a shot, just smelt the aluminum bars at this point, and sell those until you get to your 100 million. That would be the next step of the strategy, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to unlock the planets 11 through 13 to get silver, and you can sell silver ore that you mine, and that'll help you get to 100 million rather quickly as well. So basically, in the early game we're smelting as much as we can, and that's going to be where most of our income is coming from. So you start off with just focusing on lead, then you're moving on to aluminum and selling silver. Let's see, I need some batteries. And technically, you can stop here if you're going for the 100 million mark. This should get you here pretty quickly. Just smelt aluminum alloys in your smelters, and that's going to be it. And then just sell all the other ore that you're not smelting, upgrade the planets. You know, same strategy, just you're smelting a different ore. There's 2 there. I need some glass. And the other thing that's different here is in our projects, we're going to be coming down here to get the smelter speed and the alloy values. And this is really going to help speed up, you know, and how much you're smelting and how much it's worth. Help get you to that next galaxy value tier quicker. We're going to call that done for the 100 million value section. You want to get your 100 million value galaxy up to the same point as your 10 million value one, you know, where you can get it down to, you know, roughly 10-minute time to get to 100 million. And you also want your mothership rooms to be around where they start to cost about 400 credits per upgrade. And that's going to be all of them. You're also going to be looking towards these rooms that the max level is 11, like your underforge and dorms here. You want those. You want to get those up to max level as soon as possible. Come on, there we go. Once you get the strategy down, you've been doing it enough, you will start to just kind of automatically know which buttons to press and how much ore you need of everything. And I'm going over here. I'm usually a bit more deterministic with it, but you'll get this down as you go. That's the 100 million. Get your rooms up to, you know, around 400 credit price on everything. Work on prioritizing the rooms that take that you can get up to max level 11. Try to get those maxed out as soon as possible. What we're doing here, I need to get managers on this stuff. And then we're going to talk about what I do for my 1 billion galaxies. Okay, while that's working on that, so you see that I've changed my smelters to where I do it copper and silver right now. And that is because what we are going to be smelting for our 1 billion galaxy, we don't have gold unlocked yet. We're actually going to skip gold and go straight to the bronze bar here. The reason for that is because currently my bronze bar is worth 2.3 million per bar. If you have your smelter set up with 1 copper, 1 silver always going, and then 2 bronze bars always smelting, it will self-sustain because it takes silver 6 seconds to craft and bronze bar 12 seconds. So you can have 2 of these going at the same time. And of course copper is very quick. You're never going to run out of that as long as you have that going. So the bronze bars are actually, when you break down the math on my account here, smelting 2 of them at once is quicker than smelting, you know, 4 silver bars at the same time. And it's only like 300,000 value difference, but every little bit helps. So for my 1 billion galaxy, I will get all my planets up to 13, get it to where I can smelt the bronze bars, unlock the advanced alloy value here, and this is the tree that I've been sticking with to get these up to 1 billion, and then selling and doing it again. And this whole thing takes roughly 20 minutes. It's not the quickest, but I don't have all day every day to stare at this screen and be as efficient as possible. So I like to get this galaxy set up as quick as I can, And I'll turn the game off for 30 minutes, go do what I need to do, come back, and typically I'm at 1 billion. I'll sell it, start again. At this point, if you want and you want to be a little quicker and more active, you can get some hammers going. I need at least 2 hammers, and then I also need 10 aluminum. That's good, and we can unlock the gold to sell that ore as well, and it should just be a little bit quicker. So while all that's working, I'm going to go ahead and of course, you know, as you reach the end of where you're going to be smelting and planets, just go back through and upgrade everything up to a certain point for more mine rate, which is just going to make everything quicker. There we go. And last telescope will get us the planets for the gold ore. Of course, we need to update our managers on these and upgrade them. And then for the gold ore, we're not going to be smelting anything, just auto selling it. Each one's worth $396, so it's a good chunk of change for as much as you're going to be mining. And there you go. There you have it. Nice and quick. The 1 billion galaxy value. Right now I'm at 250 in 10 minutes. Of course, I wasn't optimizing this run, trying to record a video, but like I said, after about 15-20 minutes, I'll be at 1 billion galaxy value. Sell it, do it again, and 1 billion is 60 credits by itself, which is definitely an upgrade. One thing you can do to see if you're ready to move on to the next value is, time yourself on a 10 million galaxy run. And so, like, let's say it takes me 5 minutes to get 10 million value on my galaxy. Then do a 100 million run. You can see there's 3 times the credits there. You go from 10 to 30. So the goal, if it takes 5 minutes to do a 10 million run, you want it to be 15 minutes to do a 100 million run. And if it takes any longer than that, well, then technically you're wasting time and resources. But again, not everyone has all day, every day to just stare at the screen and be as efficient as possible. So give yourself a few minutes of leeway there, and as long as you can hit the next tier and theoretically be making the same amount of money, then go for that. That's when you can upgrade. But if it takes you 10 minutes to do 10 million, and then it takes you, an hour to do 100 million, yeah, definitely you're not ready to upgrade yet. So once you get to the 1 billion stage, you're going to be looking to get your rooms up to about where I'm at now. This is kind of where I'm at in the game, and where I'm, still having to progress through. I've got all my rooms up to where they cost about 1,000 to upgrade, and the next goal is going to be to get all the rooms up to where they cost about 2,000, which is going to be the same price as what it costs to get my next room unlocked. So try to keep everything even. Of course, your level 11 projects need to be rooms need to be maxed as soon as possible, which shouldn't take much time at all. And then everything else that has higher max level, just try to keep it all around the same level. As far as my space station upgrades, over here the stars are going to be top priority. I've unlocked up to the silver ore and the bronze bar alloy. I'm not going to go any further than that. It's time to start investing in more mine rate, credit amount, manager bonus, production speed, smelting speed, all that stuff. Time to start investing in other areas on this station over here with your whatever currency this is. The main thing is get your silver star ore and bronze bar star if you're going to be doing the bronze bar smelting method, which smelting is going to be the quickest way to progress through the early game here, and I do recommend you work on that. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else. But yeah, like I said in the last couple videos where I told you not to progress past Planet 7, totally okay to do that. Don't freak out if you have already done that. In tournaments, try to get to a reasonable value as quick as you can so that you can get more stars. So like in the next tournament, I've been doing 1 billion galaxies. I'm probably going to try to get up to 100 billion and call that quits in the tournament. Normally I've been doing around 10 billion, and I'll get about rank 50 in silver. I'm going to try for 100 billion, see if I can upgrade to the next level and just to get some more stars. So yeah, don't freak out about moving forward too quickly, just as long as you're having a good time with the game. Again, managers you're looking for, smelt speed, craft speed, and mine rate are going to be the main things. Unlock slots for your managers as you need them. So right now you can see I've got 1 5-star here that I'm not using, and it's just cargo, but the all mine rate secondaries still would be nice, but I don't have an extra slot for him, so that'll be the next thing I'm getting is a new slot, and then recruiting more managers until I get the next one that I could be using, then another slot, so on and so forth. And I do think that's everything. So quick little recap, it's the same strategy as the 10 million galaxy. You're just smelting higher alloys. You're going to move up from lead to aluminum, from aluminum to silver, and silver to bronze bars, and just try to get that time down as quick as possible. Keep your rooms all around the same level here, and that ought to do it. We're going to be starting tournaments soon. I might show my setup for tournaments to get to that 100 billion point in a decent amount of time. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day. Thank you.